The national economy is hurting, there's no question. And folks are anxious. But let me tell you what's happening here in Maryland.
A radio ad that's been running for weeks featuring Maryland Governor Wes Moore praising the state's current economy.
But let me tell you what's happening here in Maryland.
Is now heading to television.
Our economy is growing. We turned a budget deficit into a budget surplus. Our job growth is one of the nation's highest, and we just cut taxes for the middle class.
Spotlight on Maryland ran down facts about who is behind the ad. The radio spots were funded by America Works USA, a 501c4. The television ad includes the same funding disclaimer. FCC filings show Caitlin Unger as the advertiser or sponsor for the TV commercial featuring Moore. A LinkedIn account with Unger's name shows employment as the CFO for the Democratic Governors Association in Washington, D.C. Neither Unger nor the Democratic Governors Association responded to our email or text related to the ad. Our emails to America Works USA bounced back. We took questions about the new ad featuring the governor to Senate Minority Whip Justin Reedy.
The commercial just is full of things that are just not really the truth, or are very much a distortion of the truth. But that's what happens with dark money super PACs. They can put this kind of thing out there.
What are some of the fallacies that you saw in the ad?
Well, one, this idea that we're gaining all these jobs. If you take out government sector jobs in Maryland, we had almost no job growth.
The American Legislative Exchange Council ranks Maryland's 2025 economic outlook 42nd compared to other states. The rank measures state GDP, domestic migration, and non-farm payroll employment. In the same week, Governor Moore told state workers about upcoming hiring freezes and buyout options. The new TV ad appeared. We asked Senator Reedy about timing. Do you think that it's by accident that the ad appeared for the first time on television the same day that the governor also announced changes in the state workforce?
I don't know that they're allowed to legally coordinate, but to me it's no accident that these ads are appearing at the same time that the largest tax increase combined in the history of the state that Wes Moore promoted and signed is taking effect.
Senator Reedy also pointed to the latest budget deficit forecast published by the nonpartisan Maryland Department of Legislative Services. The report shows the state will be facing at least a $1.9 billion deficit by fiscal year 2028, the first budget after the midterm elections. Meanwhile, Maryland businessman and Baltimore Blast owner Ed Hale, who says he'll be challenging Governor Moore in the Democratic primary next year, responded to our questions about the ad, saying none of what Governor Moore said is true. In fact, our bond rating was destroyed by him and he blamed Trump. The state of Maryland was on a watch list for a full year and he did nothing. We asked the governor's office questions about the commercial and if Marylanders should anticipate a decrease in the estimated tax revenue that could be devastating to the state and could drive lawmakers into a special legislative session. The governor's office initially directed our questions to the Democratic Governors Association, saying these sound like mostly questions for them. Then after the deadline, the governor's spokesperson sent a lengthy response saying Maryland's economy is finally moving again. We're going to continue to track closely. I'm Gary Collins in the studio with Spotlight on Maryland.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.